What's up, everyone? It's Ethan. So today I'm going to make a video recapping some games I played from my latest Grandmaster Norm tournament. I got an international Master Norm actually, and I'm just going to recap two games at a time. So first game I'm playing against an international master rated 2400, so like about my rating. I'm black. So this is I was kind of surprised by D3, but okay, anything is playable here. I played F5 because I wanted to gain some kingside space. The knight F6. He played bishop D2 so that he can take with the bishop instead of the pawn. I take here now. He can take with the bishop, of course, but I decided to play D5. The idea is that this white pawn on D3 is potentially weak because it has pushed E3. I decided to go F4. This really forces him to make a decision about his about what to do with these pawns. Because I'm currently threatening pawn takes E3 if he does nothing. So I was expecting this actually, but the engine says that this is better for black. And okay, I thought my position was good here, but I was a bit worried that his center pawns could be dangerous. However, he played pawn takes F4, which I think is the best move. E takes F4, she takes, this is also pawn takes. And now one variation I was considering was this, knight E3. However, the problem is that he goes queen B3, king H8, and he doesn't move the rook. Instead, he goes knight G5. The idea is if I do something like, let's say this, I'm just at loss. Maybe you might say, why not take here, but knight F7, and he's threatening both my knight and G7. So I have to play queen G8 and then rook takes F1. White is going to be much better. And I should clarify that H takes G3 here is less good because of bishop G4. And there's really no good way to stop the pin on the knight. So I saw that. I saw this line and played king H8 for that reason. Because now this is a real threat. He plays queen D2, logical move. And okay, this is actually a blunder. I saw this idea, but what I didn't see was that after F3, he has this genius move, H3. It is that if I take on H3, he takes on F3, and I'm just down a rook and a bishop for two knights, which is worse for me. And if I take with a knight like this, he has this brilliant idea of queen takes F3. And if I take back, I'm getting checkmated. So yeah, I I saw up to this point and thought I was fine, but I'm actually just worse. He played rook e4 though, so yeah. Um, right here he has this cool move knight g5. Of course, if I take it, this is checkmate. But if I'm a bit smarter, I was going to play queen takes f1, and now you don't take back the knight. Instead, you play knight f7, king g8, takes, king takes f1, and endgame is very slightly better for white because of these pawns. And I have only two good moves. I was of course going to play knight e7 or king f7, but yeah, this was a cool line. He played h4 though, and he plays this pretty well. I thought I was winning the pawn here after rook d5, but then I saw he could play bishop f4, so I changed plans and played knight e7. Now this is just equal. Um, I saw some winning chances because my knight is a bit stronger than his bishop and he has a weak pawn, but the computer says nope, it's a draw. And right here we agreed to a draw. I was actually mildly worried he would play king h3 and try to win h5, but he was low on time, so I kind of get accepting a draw. Let's look at game two. I played against a FIDE master, about my rating FIDE, a little bit lower than me, USCF. And already on the first move, I think I surprised her. I almost always play d4 as white, even on Lichess. I mostly play d4. So yeah, e4 is probably quite a surprise. I have one other game in this line. Um, my opponent she played knight d4, and that's a good move. I played bishop a4. As you can see, black is already slightly better. So anyway, the computer eval doesn't mean much. I'm going f4 because I want to activate the rook on f1. It's a bit hard for black to play f5 here. And queen d7, I was a bit surprised by that move. I was expecting bishop to b4. I thought she was actually better, but no, knight d7 is what I was anticipating. But apparently queen h5, it's plus 0.6. So yeah, you just ignore the knight on c3. This is absurd. Um, I think bishop takes e6 is an idea, and then if takes back, there's queen f7. So yeah, apparently I'm fine after bishop b4, but I was worried about that. I played e5, knight d1. I was kind of wondering if knight d1 is a mistake, but the idea is the knight isn't doing much on c3 since both d5 and e4 are protected. So I decided to move it to somewhere like e3 or f2. Black's threat is a4, so I play a3. Now a4, I go bishop a2. Now bishop g5, I originally planned to take, but I saw this cool move knight e4. It looks like I'm losing a pawn after this, but I have a cool tactic. Pause if you want to find it. Anyway, the correct move is knight f6. The idea is that if the simple knight takes, I take, and I'm just up a rook for a knight and a pawn. And if queen takes f6, I have this cool move, queen takes e8, and then I take the queen. And if pawn takes, rook e4. I solved this, and I think she did too. She played bishop h4. Now go bishop g3. I wasn't sure whether the best move was to take or go bishop e7. Computer likes bishop e7, but I probably would have taken too. Um, knight f5, knight f8. Now I played queen d2. This is a subtle move. It's setting a trap. It looks like the idea is queen a5, but my real idea is to play knight takes g7. This is difficult to see, especially because I'm moving my queen away from the king side. So it doesn't look like I'm threatening anything besides queen takes a5. And she played rook d5, which is what I was hoping for. I took on g7 and played rook f6. Now, if the queen moves, I take king g8, rook e4. Let's just say rook e5. Now rook g4 is just winning. Best move here is to take, but if black plays knight g6, I will take it. This is this is checkmate, for example. Um, and she played knight g6 in the game. This is the best move because I will win her queen or checkmate her regardless. So keeping h6 is a good move. And I wasn't quite sure how to win this. I thought I should exchange a pair of rooks. That's what happened in the game. I should clarify. I played rook e8 because I don't want any rook e2, rook g5 ideas attacking g2. And this is just winning. This was playing time pressure, but queen e1 just simply ends the game because king f4, queen f2, I win the knight. So yeah, that is games 1 and 2. Um, if you enjoy my content, don't forget to subscribe. Have a great day, everyone. Bye.